brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
The NBA 2K League Season 4 draft was impressive. There is a ton of new talent headed to the league,
including Zaya Minor, one of 2 women drafted this season. She's headed to Mavs Gaming, and she's bringing some competitive experience.
We caught up with her after the draft to learn more about this powerhouse player. Check it out.
With the 52nd overall pick, Mavs Gaming
Up next, the Magic taking on the Wizards. For the Orlando Magic, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around? Starting with the win tonight. Wizards. Magic is next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Well, it is a long season, we know that, and the All-Star break provides Greg some respite, but how do you keep your body fresh as we're heading down the stretch here?
Kevin, you got to listen to the training staff. I mean, first and foremost, teams are getting more advanced, measuring when players are wearing down and trying to protect them. All the tools are there, but you've got to take advantage. And the other thing is mentally, you've got to be fresh. It's not just about your body being fresh. So sometimes you need to be able to shut the brain down in terms of the game and get your focus elsewhere.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Avdia, Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Hachimura in at power forward. And for Orlando, we've got Michael Carter-Williams. Aiken is out there with Ennis, and it's Birch in at center.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Denver. Pass to Okeke. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from three, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
Here's Carter-Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Len's shot is off.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Inside, Birch, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And that one's good. Westbrook.
I like when a coach says stay in front of Westbrook. Good luck with that. He blasts to the cup.
The Magic have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Down low, and the layup's good off the glass. Okeke's got 5 points so far.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, just like any true shooter, Bradley Beal not worried about the defender at all.
Poked away. Beal with the steal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Birch.
Well, terrific defense by Alex Len. The ability at his size to contest shots. What a force.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. For 3, Westbrook, good on the triple. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, Westbrook, that balances out that speed and athleticism. That long-range shot is on point.
Carter-Williams with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ennis with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Denver. A shot by Carter-Williams, nobody around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Drills it from outside.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Pass to Birch. He kicks it to Ennis. Back to Birch. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Beal from long range, and again, Washington with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Birch. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Carter Williams against Westbrook. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got 6 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Oh! You've got to be kidding. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bacon. 8 points his last outing. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw tonight for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Porter comes in for Ennis, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Dwayne Bacon. Then for the Wizards, Lopez, he's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Matthews in for Avdia. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
You know what I admire about Russell Westbrook? Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Carter, the pass to Porter. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the dunk by Hachimura.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 7. There's the pass to Ross. Here's Okeke, and he converts the layup. Okeke's got 7 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Carter outside. Back to Carter Williams. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Matthews for the three. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Carter Williams kicks to Carter. Pass to Ross. Over Lopez. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Randall comes in for Michael Carter Williams. Then for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and Raul Neto is subbed in for Bradley Beal. That free throw good from Ross. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Here's Randall following the three-pointer by Washington. Passes to Ross. Now, here's Bamba. Defense right on him. Can't cash in from close range. Washington leading now by 7. That's a 2 from Matthews. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Now here's Randall, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Carter. They get it again. Bamba.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in assists, 6th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And that one falls for Bamba. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Washington shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Westbrook. The Magic trail by 9. And there's the pass to Ross. And no good that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Lopez drives in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Here's Randall. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Washington with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Orlando. 9-point game. It's deflected. Neto kicks to Hachimura. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Attacking the rack to great effect. And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
One shot.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's Lopez, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Hampton's checked in for the Magic. Here's Hampton. A floater. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Wizards leading by 12. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hampton passes to Porter. Hampton with the ball. Now Bamba. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ross for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
The Magic trail by 15. Hampton passes to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Matthews, no good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Bunga gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Hampton passes to Carter. Ross in the corner. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ross has got 8 points.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Wizards, 13-point lead. Hachimura against Porter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Just stretching out to finish past the defender. Porter scores inside and out.
Neto with the bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Wizards leading by 14. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Alex Len, Avdia out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Neto in at the 1.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the basket by Hampton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Wizard shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. 3 from Matthews. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. 3. Here's Hampton. Over to the wing. Here's Bacon. Len grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Hachimura with it. Bamba picks him up.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Magic trail by 21. Got a piece of it. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Bamba. Back to Porter. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Hampton's got his second bucket of the night. Wing shot on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Wizards lead by 21. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside, Bacon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
So he gets them both. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Hampton kicks to Ennis. Another miss by Orlando. Wizards leading by 21. Here's Neto. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the basket by Hampton. He's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
The drive by Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Okeke and the foul on Khem Birch. That's his first foul. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Dwayne Bacon. And a switcher also for Washington. Russell Westbrook in for Raul Neto. Wizards have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Beal, that's for 2. Money from the wing.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Wow. This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Beal. A nice shot by Okeke.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Len's got his first points in this one.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
Pass to Hampton. Westbrook against Carter Williams. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Lets it go from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Bradley Beal.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Beal. To the paint, here's Carter Williams. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can, but right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now here's Ennis. He's tightly guarded. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And dunks it right on top of R.J. Hampton. Oh, man!
Well, I'll tell you this. Russell Westbrook is absolutely cooking on the offensive end. You can see the opponent's head coaches shaking their heads like, uh-oh.
Now here's Hampton. He's covered by Beal. That's tipped. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Hampton gets it to go on the assist by Ennis. Hampton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And Westbrook, here we go, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Beal. Here's Carter Williams. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
That one drops for him. Beal's got 22.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
That's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This that sauce, they ain't never match a sex on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Terrence Ross comes in for Ennis, and Jason Randall's subbed in for Hampton. Here's Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That free throw good from Randall.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Randall. Washington's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, it might be an understatement to say that's power at the rim. Go ahead, Russell Westbrook.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Orlando making a change here. Porter's checked in. Randall outside. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Randall with the drive. There's the feed to Carter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, "Let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this."
The Magic shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Randall surveying the D. Buries it down low. Randall's got 6 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And that one drops for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Randall passes to Porter. Orlando moving the ball around. And here is Ross. And the shot goes down. 10 points for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Well, Orlando shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Now the pass to Randall. Bamba inside. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. The drive by Beal. Banked in off the glass. 24 points for Bradley Beal.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ross with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Randall. He has 6. Pass to Ross. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Back to Ross. And the shot goes in.
Timeout.
Ross has got 15 points.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
I promised to break for a positive fate. Had to worry your bones, but shed a tear in it. I'm just sad in the days. Their bodies be nice. We thought the money shoot any problems they're not. Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they want to slow our records, he just want to feck us. Take my boys to Mecca. Oh my blessing. You're my dogs.
Macon, he's checked in for Porter. Then for the Wizards, Matthews, he's checked in for Avdia. And Raul Neto's subbed in for Bradley Beal. Here's Neto. He's got 14. Over Randall. Neto can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Bacon. He's covered by Matthews. Carter. That one good for 2.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Bonga, no good. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. To the middle, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Lopez, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
Boy, you love Robin Lopez's ability to face up and make shots.
Randall passes to Carter. The fader. In transition, here come the Wizards. Westbrook's got the ball.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
To the inside. And Ross with the slam.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
No good from Ross. Washington has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And that one's good. Westbrook.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Passes it to Bacon. Ross against Westbrook. Randall no good. Wizard shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well, the blinding speed of Russell Westbrook to change ends and get to the cup.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. 9 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Ross, good on the three-point shot. Ross has got 20 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
And so it's Washington, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
Lead guard? No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be sleepwalking. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity, Shaq, that only you have played with. Shaq, you know anyone like that?
Not really, but you hear the sound right here?
What's that? It sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor, yeah. Good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence, I like it.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Terrence Ross. Bacon is out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis. And it's Birch in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Good ball movement here by the Magic.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pulls up on the wing, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Ross, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Westbrook. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Stolen by Westbrook. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here are the Magic now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Ennis misses.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Count that one.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Stolen by Westbrook. Beal gets a wide open look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, Bacon gets the bucket. Bacon's got 8 points.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter Williams almost with like a sixth sense to see the play as it develops.
He gets that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Ross. They get a hand on it. Over to the left wing. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Here's Birch. Len grabs the board. Len's got 7 rebounds in the game. Avdia can't hit. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Washington, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Hachimura against Ross. Offensive rebound. Len. It's blocked. Here's Bacon. He's covered by Beal. No good from Ross. The Wizards shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams, but they recover it. Here's Birch. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The shot by Beal, no good. For Orlando, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Bacon. He's covered by Westbrook. Beal against Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Ross. Len grabs the board. Len's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Beal drives in.
I'll tell you this, when you let Bradley Beal catch a rhythm, turn the lights out, it's over.
Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Back to Carter Williams. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's Neto. 14 points for him. Over Carter Williams. Here's Lopez. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lopez has got 7.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Lopez with the steal. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bacon the pass to Carter Williams. And here is Hampton. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Birch. He's got 12. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And a change for the Wizards. Bonga's checked in. Wizards shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Neto with the bucket.
Raul Neto.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Yep, that one goes. Carter Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Shoots from 14. Rebound, Washington. Bonga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal drives in, and it's good, 2 points. Beal's got 38 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
To the paint, here's Carter Williams. Rebounded by the Wizards. Lets it go from the wing. Beal can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Washington controlling the game. Wing shot on the way, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Matthews has got 12.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Porter rises high to make sure that one's finished off nicely.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The Magic making a switch here. Randall's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Neto, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall with the ball. He has 6. Okeke, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Okeke's got 14 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Inside, here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Beal. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
How effortless is the mid-range game of Bradley Beal? Pretty.
Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Bamba finds Randall to the inside and finished off by Porter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Neto, that's a 2-pointer. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Gill is checked in for the Wizards.
Anthony Gill.
Here's Neto. Here's Lopez. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, that's good hands on display from Lopez right there, getting it up and down from inside.
To the middle, here's Hampton. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
the shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Fifth is Robin Lopez.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
First free throw is good.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And Porter drops them both. Wizards shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Took him no time at all on that one. Bonga's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Magic. The pass to Okeke. Down low. Here's Carter. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Porter drops them both. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Neto, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Neto's got 4 this quarter. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Carter right side. Cuts off the pass. Here's Matthews. Another one falls for Washington. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Okeke. On the wing, Porter. From downtown, Hampton misses. From the Wizards, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gill's got his first 2 points.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Hampton's got space. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Lopez, no luck. 3-on-3. Here's Okeke. They get it back. Porter. It's stolen. Six seconds left to play in the third. Randall no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. Alex Len out there with Avdia. Then it's Robinson, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. Ennis kicks to Porter. Over Robinson, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, nice work off the pick and roll. Porter getting buckets with this scheme.
Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Porter, no luck. For Washington, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Avdia gets the bucket.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall, passes it to Ennis from the arc, drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Winston, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Knocked loose. And again, Washington running the court in transition. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Ennis. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Randall dishes to Porter. The shot. Another miss by Orlando. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks it to Ennis. Good, nice job down low. Ennis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Robinson. Porter pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter's starting to cook right now. And we know he's dangerous from just about anywhere on the floor.
Here's Robinson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Randall. Robinson with it. Now defended by Randall. And here comes the break. The Magic shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Ennis kicks to Randall. Carter right side. Here's Porter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Porter's got 18 points just in the second half. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. Some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Winston.
Number 30.
Shot on the wing, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Winston's got 8 here in the quarter.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
She can see the loafers, showing love to the season ticket holders, showing love to the season ticket holders, showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you. What? The whole city. I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Hill comes in for Avdia. Here's Winston. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Here's Bacon. He's covered by Hachimura. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Robinson, that's good.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
To the wing right side, beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Lets it fly from 18. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that in switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Feeds to Bamba. Stolen by Robinson. 20 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in. Robinson's got 12 now in this quarter. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Deep 2 from Robinson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Winston, and the layup falls. Winston's got 10 points in just the second half. And for the Magic, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. To the inside, Bacon. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And they'll keep possession.
That is a combination of length and defensive instincts. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Here's Winston. Baseline try, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Winston's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Magic shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And it's blocked.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And he gets it to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Washington making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto subbed in for Robinson. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Another one falls for Washington.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
And so here's Orlando. To the left wing. No good on the triple. And it's Washington's ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter. I be rocking the show, or if I'm not up in the studio, I'm this cash off. Don't you know Polo G skinny tall with the dreads, or be rapping this off. Yeah, I heard she got surgery, still wanna just to see if go like hardwood rocks, we blast off. Tried to throw us some, we made them fumble like, no, you ain't getting that pass off. Put the block now, taking my mask off. Like you race speed off in them foreigns and leave tire marks on the asphalt. It's gonna be, you want your, be like front. Another day, a new chain or all this ice got me freezing like Jack Frost.
That boy, that's his fault. If you play it, you like, we can crash out. When I up and hit the better and be alright, pulling them bands out. First off from the block, I stand out. Came from nothing, I put my advance. When I hit the game with my friend out. I'm not your average Joe when I leave the
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where somebody, anybody, had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. Here's Neto. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ennis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Intercepted. To the paint. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Gill misses. Here's Orlando now. Here's Okiki. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Winston. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.